it's Sarah and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing by clicking the link down below. So today's video is going to be my 2024 goals, both for reading and writing. As some of y'all know, I am also a published author of one book currently. I have a couple in the works, and that is something we're going to be talking about today. But I wanted to focus on reading and writing. So I'm a big goals person. I do all of the New Year's resolutions. I block out my calendar like 6 months at a time. I'm a goal person and I love achieving goals. I'm going to come back about 6 months into the year and tell you how I'm doing. And then I'm going to come back at the end of the year and we're going to talk about what goals we accomplished, what we didn't, if my mindset changed on anything, if timelines changed. So I've got a little notepad in front of me that I'm reading off of. So if you see me looking down at something, that is what I'm doing. But my first goal for the year that I have written down is that I'm going to publish at least one book. And you might be thinking, oh, Sarah, is it a sequel to Victory Gallop? No, it is not. I am completely shifting genres. I can't be contained in one thing. So I'm completely shifting genres. I am writing an adult romance. I'm super excited for this. My adult romance is a college sports romance. It is an equestrian female main character and a basketball male main character. And I'm so excited to be writing this. Thank you to my dear friend Aleshka for the little push and ideas to help me sort of wrap this idea together. But I'm so excited to be writing this book. I'm already drafting it and it's really, really fun. I did college equestrian when I was in school, and we are sports people. Everyone in my family and basically extended family is involved in sports at some level. A lot of us have done the college sports thing or have coached sports. So I'm super excited for this. Basically, all of my books except for one are going to be focused on sports. So yeah, I'm going to publish an adult romance. I'm super excited. Like I said, I'm drafting it right now. The second goal on my list is to query, and I'm petrified. I'm going to be querying my YA realistic fiction. It centers around family relationships and a high school girls soccer team. I am so excited for this book. I'm like 20,000 words in out of probably 70. And I'm going to do it probably for about a year. And if there are no bites, that's totally fine. It's a very hard to break into market. I'll end up publishing it, probably self-published. But I do want to give it a try. You know, I didn't try it all with Victory Gallop. I wanted the story to be written now and to be out now. And I might get some good feedback. I might not get any feedback, but I'm excited to at least give it a try. My next thing on my list is that I want to build a street team. I have an ARC team for Victory Gallop, but I want to build a more long-term street team, able to help me with all of my books, regardless of what genre they're in, beyond just getting ARCs. And I am on a few of these teams myself for a couple authors and a couple friends who are also authors, and they are just invaluable. So I want to build a street team out. I want to see if anybody is interested in helping me with my books. Okay, next goal I host a book club with my bookish bestie, Brianna, over on Instagram. And we do Instagram DM chats and we do monthly Zooms. We do mostly fantasy books, some sci-fi every once in a while, but mostly fantasy books. It's called Legends and Stories. We'd love to have you. If you want to join, just give me a shout. But we are hosting a book club retreat this year. That is our goal, is to actually get to know our members in person and be able to meet and hang out and spend a week reading and laughing and chatting together. So next on my list is part of my reading goals. I used to have reading goals every year of 100 books, and it's just not possible for me. I work full time. I don't like to read at night because I will immediately fall asleep. I write. I also run a small business. There are so many things going on, and I can't fathom reading 100 books a year. Last year, I set my goal to 1. I know it sounds funny, but I set it to 1. And I saw somebody say to do that if you just need a reprieve from all of the stuff, right? So I set my goal to 1. Hi, Griffey. Hi, sweetie. How you doing? You doing okay? I love you. Okay, go play. Go on. Oh. So Murphy's probably going to be in this video from now on because he realizes what's happening. So I set my goal to 1 last year. I ended up reading like 59 books maybe. And I read what I wanted to read. I didn't think about it really at all, and that worked really well for me. This year I'm setting my goal to 30 books. I do want to have a goal again, now that I've sort of like reset my brain on the reading situation. I want to read 30 books, and I want 15 of those books to be written from someone with a different perspective than me, significantly different life experience than me, diverse viewpoints, etc. So another thing with reading is that I am participating in the 24 in 24 challenge on Instagram. I also have my own Tackle My TBR challenge, in which we are trying to read backlist books that we already own that are on our TBR. And I want to reduce my physical TBR by at least 24 books this year. And then I want to reduce my Kindle TBR as well. But I'm trying to focus on books that I own. I have my shelf right over here. I resituated for this video just because the lighting was garbage this morning. So I'm in front of a window. But I'm looking at my TBR over here, and I've got so many books that I think I might like, but I just need to know, right? So like, I have 5 books of Game of Thrones over there. Did I love the series? Absolutely I did. Do I know if I'm going to like the books? I have no clue. But if I decide, he loves his back scratch. If I decide that, okay, I read the first Game of Thrones and it's something that I want to spend my time reading, you know, it's not up my alley in terms of being a book rather than an adaptation, then there's 5 books on my TBR that I can move on from, right? So I'm trying to get books off of my TBR. Hopefully I love them, and if I don't, I just move on. And that's totally fine. So that is one of my goals as well. Another writing goal. My little doggo here, he's so funny. Okay, so another writing goal is that I want to write an epilogue for Victory Gallop. It's going to be a newsletter exclusive. I will link down below my newsletter, my books, my Instagram, everything. But it's going to be a newsletter exclusive, and a lot of people have asked about, you know, write another book in Victory Gallop, and we want it to be a series, and I just feel like Victory Gallop, I had this idea in my head. I plotted it in like 10 minutes, literally. Had like a brief outline in 10 minutes, and I knew exactly where I wanted to start, where I wanted to end, and that's like kind of what I wanted it to be. Like her story was about a very specific thing, and I would love to add an epilogue to that book. I'm sad that I didn't. That being said, I love how the book ended because it invokes the title, which is always something that I love. But I'd like to add an epilogue for those of y'all who kind of want to see where Harper goes, but I don't feel that I want to add like a full other book to the series, if that makes sense. So I do want to draft an epilogue. I'm going to send it as a newsletter exclusive. A lot of people have been asking for it, so I'll send it y'all's way. So I do have goals and aspirations in terms of my livelihood when it comes to writing. I didn't when I wrote Victory Gallop, but now I sort of do. Just moving into newer phases of life and where I'm going with things, what I'll say is I want to be able to have that as an option. Why are you crying? I want to be able to have that as an option. We can get Griffey more treats and more toys, right? If we write more. So I do have sales goals. Last year I had a very specific sales goal that I wanted to hit, and I tripled it. And bonkers, okay? I tripled that sales goal. It was incredible. Y'all on YouTube, y'all on Instagram, y'all in my like day-to-day life have really supported my book more than I could have ever imagined. I thought it was just going to be a book that I would read and literally no one else. But now that I'm expanding upon what I'm writing, I am actually tripling, not my sales goal from last year, but I'm tripling the amount that I sold last year. Another Instagram goal, I guess is a YouTube goal too. I want to film or post at least 1 reel or short per month. I have been finding a new audience through those. They don't necessarily get tons and tons of views as some people might think. But I'm finding new people that way, right? Because a lot of people scroll their reels rather than their feed. And that's how I'm meeting new people and, you know, getting a new audience and reaching out to different people that I haven't met before, which is really interesting to me. So I'm enjoying making reels more than I used to, but I want to keep putting those out at least once a month. The goal that I have for YouTube is to post a video at least 3 times a month. I typically post on Sundays at 2 p.m. Eastern, and that's a pretty easy day for me to post. I've been loving posting more often. I pre-film, so again, if you see me in this outfit, I think I have like 4 videos to film. I'm so sorry. I'd love to have 300 subscribers. That's sort of the goal in my mind. I have had some lovely people who have shouted out my YouTube channel on their much larger platforms, and I appreciate y'all so much. It has sent people my way, and I just love meeting people. I love talking to people. I love learning about people, and chatting books is what I love to do. Like, that's what I'm here for, not just to have 1 million subscribers, right? Like, if you have that, that's, I mean, good for you, right? But like, that's not just what I'm here for. I really actually do want to meet people and talk about books. So 300 subscribers is my goal for the end of the year. Let's see where we're at 6 months from now. And then my last goal on here is that I want to produce 6 newsletters a month. I've been writing newsletters in the past a little bit, but I didn't really have a big list and I didn't really know what I was doing. I did not like the platform that I was using. I'm now using my website's platform that I just created to do my newsletters, and I've already sent out my first one. It details the next 3 books that I have in the works. So adult romance, YA, realistic fiction, and a series starter for a middle grade fantasy that I have no clue what I'm doing with. But I will link down below again my newsletter, my website, my Instagram, book, everything. So if you're trying to follow along with me on my goals that I have for this year, that's where you'll be able to do it. I would love to know down below what goals you have for the year. If you are a content creator, or you do YouTube, or you do literally anything, please let me know down below what goals you have. If you have a video or a feed post posted, please let me know. I would love to check it out. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Again, please click any links down below that are useful to you, as well as the subscribe button if you want to stick around for more videos like this. Thank you guys so much, and have a great day. Bye.